Hey guys, Jamie from Chef Dine. Today I want to show you a raw vegetable and soba noodle salad. Okay, so to get the salad going, to get the noodles on, you just want to bring some water up to the boil. And while you're waiting for that to come up to the boil, we can start with the vegetables. So I've got a red and yellow capsicum, a red onion, zucchini and a chili that's going to go through the Noods. So you can just get going with this, and we just really want a fine julienne of all of it. So you can use that part afterwards. Once you've squared off the capsicum, just it's a good idea to take the vein out. You just really don't want that. So here you'll see it's much thinner, and then it will be more consistent with the noodles, and then obviously the finer it is, the easier it is to eat. So don't worry too much if it isn't cracking, isn't bang on, but just nice thin strips. As thin as you can get it, the better. But if it's finer, then you're going to have some crunch, and there's nothing wrong with that. So just work your way through the veg, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so the water is coming up to the boil. So once it's boiling, the noodles can go straight in, and they're going to take 4 minutes to cook. So set the timer and make sure it's 4 minutes, just because once you add the dressing to it, and if they're slightly too soft, the noodle will actually absorb all that extra moisture, and then it will just start to fall apart. So you really want to cook it to exactly 4 minutes on the boil. Just make sure you remove the plastic, because that won't be too good, and then you can go straight into the boiling water. So for the dressing, all we're going to do is a touch of garlic, a little bit of ginger, some sambal olik, which is chili paste, some honey, like about a tablespoon there of honey. We've got some black vinegar just to counter the honey, so equal amounts of those two, and then some sesame oil, same again, about a tablespoon, soy sauce, and then just enough to coat to make it more of a dressing, just some olive oil. So give that a mix. Give it a try. And I'm going to go in with a bit more vinegar, just to give it some more acid. Yeah, that works. So ginger, garlic, chili, sesame oil, vinegar, oil, soy sauce. Okay, and then straight in with the vegetables. That will start to break down the veg. So you've got your onions, your zucchini, your capsicums, and then just gonna run the knife through some coriander very lightly. It doesn't need to be too fine. If you cut it too much, it just bleeds and it will just go black and just not look very nice. So run the knife through it once, that will be enough, and then give it a toss. And then once your noodles are drained, rinsed and dried, then just throw it all together. Okay, so these have been on for 4 minutes, so just take off the heat and then drain them off and run them under cold water. So the cooking process is, once they chill, then obviously the cooking process stops. So straight under cold water, give them a rinse, and then when they actually cool, they're going to stick together. So then you just need to run them under the tap again just to loosen them up, otherwise they will just stick together and go like stodge. So the veg is dressed and the noodles are drained, so just put them all together and then just a quick toss. Make sure the noodles are well dressed as well, and that's it. You can just put this with like grilled meat or salmon, and then it just works really well as a side dish, or even if you've got it in the fridge, you can just you know, you don't need much more than just this on its own for a quick bite for lunch. So makes it super easy. So if you want to see more recipes like this, then just subscribe, and every Friday we're going to drop a new one, so I'd love to share my recipes with you. So I'll see you then.